Okay, now I'm gonna show you the bass clef. The bass clef, we write it like this, right?
Okay.
And that means that we're assigning to the second line from above to below the note F.
The F. Okay.
Then it's the same principle,
Okay.
just a different line assigned to the notes.
Okay.
If you assign to this line the note F, then it'll go G, A,
Okay.
B, C, right? Then going down E,
Okay.
D,
D, C,
D on the line, C,
B,
B,
A,
and G.
and G again. Yeah.
If you find something funny, is that this ledger line is the same as this ledger line. So
Okay.
these two C's are the same note.
Okay.
And that's called middle C.
Perfect.
That's why we have this ledger line here.
Okay.
Sorry. Now I'm gonna ask you to write the bass clef.
The bass clef.
Yes.
It's like this one.
Like
Yeah.
that one.
So the two dots here,
Exactly.
and then something like that, like a C, but very.
That is a bass clef. Exactly. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you to write a high C, please.
A high C.
Mhm.
So this is the F, then this line.
Yes.
Okay, so a high C will be F, G, A, B, C, somewhere here.
Okay. That is a high C, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, forget about this note. We're gonna ask you to write middle G.
Middle G.
Yes. So if this first,
Is F.
what is G?
It's just on top.
Okay.
So here.
It's just on top. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I mean above.
Now I'm gonna ask you a C below that.
A C below that is a F, E, D, then the C would be like here,
Okay.
somewhere here.
Yes. Now a C above that.
A C above that would be the other one, this one, C again. Like here, more or less.
Now I'm gonna ask you A.
A,
Yes.
Is it
below.
here?
Yes. And G again.
and G again. G is here.
Okay. Do you have an idea what you just written?
No.
No?
No.
Let me play it for you.
Okay.
You just written
Now it's in a, yes, like in a
in a bass.
in the
Okay.
bass one.
And that what we understand from this is the music is linear. We have the same notes, but we can play it in different octaves, right? That is the bass clef and the G clef.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now after all we learned, I'm gonna
Yes.
show you that we can combine these two clefs together, right?
Okay.
And this is called the grand staff. This is if you ever have you ever seen like those piano players, classical piano players that they read like it looks very complicated, right?
Yeah. Yes,
Well,
it is.
It is not really that
I mean,
complicated.
looks very.
Well, it looks very complicated,
Yeah.
but if we notice here, we have one, right? That we
Okay.
played before, and we
Yeah.
have another here.
Yep.
You can combine those together,
Okay.
and you will have, starting from G, so
Okay.
so you will have, this line assigned to a G,
Yes.
and you will also have this line assigned to an F, right?
F. Yes.
And then it'll be F, G, A, C on the ledger line.
Okay.
Sorry, F on here. F,
Yes.
G, A, B, C on the ledger line. D, E, F, and if you realize,
Okay.
everything match. You see? So if you just put the F starting from here
Okay.
and you put it in order, the G, it'll be assigned to that line even without the
With the these two spaces between both of them.
with the two spaces between both of them. Exactly. That what just tell me is that a piano player has two hands. So he plays low notes and high notes.
Okay.
And that's why they read two music manuscript at the same time.
Okay.
But it's just that other instruments that only have one voice, like violin or trumpet or like wind instruments, they only read one staff because they are only allowed to play one note
only have
at the time.
One source.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guitar players, I read something like this because I can play 4 notes at a time with my 4 fingers. Okay. That being said, I have here a series of notes that I'm gonna ask you to write the letter below. So this note.
This is a G.
Yes.
G. Okay. This next one is a G. G, and then this one is in the middle, no?
Yes.
Is then below is F.
Yes.
F, and then this one is G, and then A, B, C, D, E.
This is not a C.
That's not a C?
No, count again.
G, and then go up.
A,
and this is a B.
B, yes.
B, C, D, E, F, and then this one will be a B again.
Yes.
This one will be a F, and then this one will be F.
In the middle.
In the middle is a C.
C, yes.
And this one is a C.
C.
And then this one is below the C is a B.
Okay. Yes.
It's a B. It's a B, and then it's a A.
Yes.
And then this one is below A is again a G, F.
Yes, because we assign it to
at the beginning of
we assign it to
F. And then this one is below is F, E, D. F, E, D. Yes. Then C, B. And this one is B, and then go down is a G here.
Okay. Now you understand notes, but music is not only notes. Music is notes arranged through time.
Okay.
So we need also to understand that we have in music time passing through, right? In a 4-beat song meter, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 hits, right? And those rhythmic figures are called quarter notes. Why? Because there are 4 in every beat, right? Quarter notes. You will write a quarter note only putting a line like that, right? That is a quarter note. If you only play 2 per beat, it will be 1, 2, 1, 2. What do you reckon that name is called? If this one is called a quarter note,
it's a half.
It's a half note, exactly. And we write that one. It's like that. It's white.
Okay, so it's 2.
Exactly. And we also have the whole note. The whole note is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the main of everything, and that we call it. We write it like that. If when we divide the beat like that, we have in a whole note it's equal to 2 half notes. And 2 half notes are equal to
the quarter.
4 quarter notes.
4 quarter. Yeah.
That's how you divide the notes in the beat. So in the song we learned before, the Flintstone, sol, do, la, sol, do. It's quarter notes, next two half notes, and at the end with the whole note. That's how you subdivide the beats and write it. Okay, after, yeah. Okay, there are many more rhythmic figures, but we'll begin from the simple forms of rhythm, right?
Yep.
So, if I ask you to write a whole note, what is a whole note? How do you write a whole note?
It's just a empty circle.
An empty circle, yes.
Yeah.
If I ask you to...
Maybe it's a non-circle, but it's something round, it's empty.
It can be a circle, if you want it to be a circle.
Okay.
A half note?
A half note is like a quarter, but with an empty button.
Yes. And a quarter note?
It's like a golf stick.
Yes.
But with the fill button.
Yes. So there we have the simple ways of rhythm.
Yeah.
But we will go to rhythm in the future.
Okay.
Okay. Now to close this class.
Yeah.
What did you understand from I know. Do you have any questions about it? About rhythm?
No. It's a perfect the way you explained to me, and it's easy to understand the ABC whatever thing, and how do you locate them. But I think the big issue will be like how can you manage to tie the letters with the rhythm. I mean, because after you play tin tan 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 tan, but how to connect that with the A B C D F E.
Okay.
You know, that will be I think the big issue here.
Okay.
Because I mean, where to locate is understandable. The whole thing and the quarter and half. But I think that if you want to go farther, of course you need to continue learning about music.
Yes. Okay. Let me explain you something. Music and notes and rhythm go separately. The rhythm that you will get it from your interpretation of any song.
Okay.
Right? At the beginning, you will need to play a really square defined rhythm that it'll be written on music manuscript.
Okay.
And apply the note, the C. It's also different because we are Spanish speakers, so we're not used to this C, B, D. We're used to other names like do, re, mi, fa, sol.
Yes.
And
exactly.
that is easy for me in Spanish. It's easier to apply those notes to the rhythm.
Yep.
But this is like the international way of looking at music.
Okay.
And if you go everywhere in the world,
I mean, simpler.
It's
simpler.
It's
than do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. I mean, it's like an A, B, C. But then you need to connect with songs and then song.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So this is just a way of how shortcut to understand music. There are people who really have this thing connected on their brain already.
Exactly.
And they born with this connected on their brain. We unfortunately are not. So we have to develop first a sense of notes and then a sense of rhythm. Because we're Latinos, our rhythm sense is also developed.
Yeah.
It's a higher developed sense than any other place in the world.
Yeah.
Because we've been listening to those stuff since we're little, right?
Yep.
But these notes, we have a lack of understanding in harmony. So we first need to develop this in our brain and then continue further and further to get to a point where you don't need to think about it anymore.
Yeah.
It's just connected in your brain.
Exactly.
And so you first will practice rhythm. Like everything will be on quarter notes. Sol, do, la, sol, do.
Yeah.